Okay, for today's class, I want to do a nice class that has no spinal compression and no on the knees. So a gentle hip release. I do have a ball to start. Tennis ball works great. Actually, any type of massage ball if you have one. Otherwise, just skip this part. I do also have a strap. If you don't have a strap, you can use a tea towel, a rope tie, anything like that. So let's get started. As always, just do the things that work for your body. If a pose doesn't feel good, don't do it. So you're gonna start lying on your back. We're gonna take this ball and we're gonna place it, lay down. You're gonna place it right under your right glute. I'm gonna take my right ankle over my left knee. Down, buddy. Lay down. All the way down. There you go. There you go. Okay. And now the ball is going to be kind of where the top of your pant pocket would be. And we're just gently massaging from side to side. So I'm rocking the hips from side to side, sort of making a little rainbow, a little U shape, going towards the outer edge. Then you're going to find a spot of tension, maybe towards the outside of the hip, and just hold it there. Take a couple breaths. All right, we're gonna uncross that leg, take the ball away from this side. We're gonna switch sides. Lay down. Place it outside of the left glute, the meaty part, so not on the bone, and just start to roll it out. And then find a place of tension, not too much tension, but just enough that you can sort of breathe into it. So tight glutes, the tight bum muscle, play a big part into the tight spine and in our posture. So if we can release the glutes a few times a week or even every day, it starts to release the lower back, even in the groin. So all the places where we hold, the glutes are a big part of that. Couple breaths here. And then you can uncross your leg, take the ball out. Take a moment with the arms out wide, open up to the chin, and just gently take your head from side to side. My palms are facing up. Finding that breath. The next time the head comes to one side, just hold it there. Stay for a breath. And we'll take it to the other side. Bring your head back to center. We're just going to take the feet wider than the hips and gently take the knees from side to side. Just starting off really small. You can start to make it bigger as it becomes more comfortable. If it becomes more comfortable. gonna let my knees fall to one side, and then I'm gonna take my gaze in the opposite direction. So my knees are to the left here. I'm gonna look over to the right. Holding it here for a breath. And then we'll do it on the other side. Let your knees fall the other way, just really gently, not forcing it. And then gazing in the opposite direction, only if it's okay for your neck. And bring it back to center. All right, gently take those knees in. We're just gonna rock it out. Perhaps massaging out the tops of the hips. As you come back to center, hold onto your right knee. Now, if you can't have any spinal compression, perhaps just leave this left leg bent, like so. If it feels okay for you, slide it away and let it relax. We're going to circle out the ankle. And circle the other way. And then pointing and flexing. Now, if at any time this becomes too deep of a stretch, just bend the other knee. All right, from here, I'm just gently taking this knee from side to side. So I'm just finding this hips mobility and working within that, not forcing it. Just warming up the hip joint. As the knee starts to fall a little more open, perhaps just holding it there, holding it close to the body but towards the outside. Stay for a breath. Now see if you can take a nice big breath and soften in the groin. On that inhale, think about releasing any holding. I'm going to bring it back to center. Take this leg away. Stay for a moment, arms out to the side. Just noticing the difference between the two sides. And as we do the other side, we're going to take the left knee in. But again, if you can't have any spinal compression, just gently bend the right knee a little bit and then bring the left side in. We're going to circle out that ankle. If it feels good to slide the other leg away, then go for that. We'll circle the other way. Just lubricating all the joints, so we're getting the synovial fluid moving. I think of it like the Tin Man, bringing a little bit of oil to all the joints, and then point and flex. Taking those nice slow breaths. As you relax that ankle, just check in with this side. Maybe you're just starting really small. Maybe you can take it a little bigger, whatever feels comfortable and maybe slightly uncomfortable, but not painful. And then we're just going to hold it open. Take a breath. So we're trying to soften in the groin as you inhale, inhaling all the way down to the belly. And as you exhale, okay, we're going to let this side go for a moment, just like the other side. Relax those legs. Take a nice big breath. Think about tucking the pelvis under slightly so we're not here in this arch. Sort of flattening the lower back towards the mat. All right, another hip warm up. We're gonna bring the knees up. Take a hand on each knee. Okay, lay down. And we're gonna stir some big circles, so away from each other, you guys, and towards. And then circle the other way. Place the feet down. We're going to take that strap or rope tie, whatever you have, and take it around the ball of the right foot. All right, so my left knee is bent, staying bent. Stop. And then I'm just going to let that leg become nice and heavy in the strap. Nice big breath here. So wherever your leg needs to be straight or straight-ish. I know some legs don't actually go all the way straight. Perhaps you're all the way down here in that spine. I always tell my classes, it's not a competition of how high can I get my leg, because what happens is you're actually tucking the tailbone under and we're changing the stretch. So we want the stretch in the leg, not in the hips here, just for this one. All right, we're gonna start to add a little movement. Go lay down on your bed. I'm making little circles, and if it feels good, you can start to make them a little bigger. I'm going to circle the other way and just see how that feels. As I bring it back to center, I'm going to slide this knee out of the way more. If you can, slide it all the way down, go for it. Again, if you're avoiding any spinal compression, just keep it a little bit bent. Spinal compression is not a bad thing, but if you're awaiting surgery or you have a slip disc, then you know what you're watching out for. A little side to side. Huskies are always moving. All right, we're going to take it open. Doesn't have to go deep. You can take it small. And then see what it feels like to bend the knee. Again, breathing into the groin. So we're releasing glutes and groin as much as we can, because the groin and the glutes pull on the spine and change the posture. So if we can release here, we can release here, we can start to free up our spine. If your spine's okay with compression, you can take the leg across. Actually, you can do this really gently. If you're avoiding compression, just take it a couple inches across the body. So the stretch is in the outside of the leg, not in the lower spine. All right, we're gonna release this, or you can just put the other leg in and switch. So let that leg become nice and heavy. Nice big breath here. You can start to add little circles. Circle the other way. bigger. See how that feels. You can slide the leg out of the way. And try making them bigger in the other direction. And just starting to take a little side to side. We're going to take it open. So again, the gentle way, a little bent knee, breathing into the groin. If you want to stretch the leg long, go for it. If it feels good, I like a little bent knee. Nice big breath here, breathing down into the groin again. See if you can soften. As you exhale, we're going to take it back to center. And then just a little bit across the body. What does it feel like to hold it there? We're going to release the strap and let the strap go. Stretch out those legs, stretch out those arms. All right, keeping that tailbone tucked under. I'm going to take those arms overhead and back down. Bring it up and down. One more time. We're going to bring the arms out in front of you, bend at the elbows. We're going to open it up. Those avoiding spinal compression, perhaps you want to bend the knees together. And just a few more times. As the elbows come open, touch your shoulders. We're going to make little circles with the elbows out to the side. Circle the other way. We can't forget the shoulders, right? As you bring those arms out, thumbs face down, thumbs open. We're just rotating from the shoulder. Open palms, palms face down. And then bring those hands out in front of you. You're going to touch the shoulders and open the arms. You can hold the hands out in front of you. We're going to just bend at the wrists and open. Bend and open. And then make little figure eights. Bring the hands in and open. Open up those arms. You can stay here for a few breaths. And we're just going to finish our class for today. Check back on Fridays. Let me know what you're looking for in the comments. I know last time we had no on the knees, and I know I have a client who doesn't want any compression in their spine. We'll see you next time.